Alright, and welcome everybody, welcome back to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be previewing the game between Football Club Barcelona and Villarreal, because La Liga goes on still today, tomorrow, intraday game week for Football Club Barcelona. Heavy October still goes on. We still have pretty much 10 days, 11, 12 days left of the heavy October. And oh boy, Barcelona has not been very successful so far. And we're also going to be talking about MATEU ALEMANY'S transfer targets, because Barcelona are looking to improve the team in the winter transfer market. Let's remind ourselves, there's also going to be a World Cup. It's going to be an extended break of around 2 months. And Barcelona are going to be working in order to improve the team, because a lot of details, a lot of things have been seen that need a fix during this heavy October and of course the beginning of the season. I think we haven't done so bad at the beginning of the season, but certainly this heavy October is damaging our season. And we said it before in this channel, that this October could determine the outcome of the season. So far, not so bad, I'd say. Of course, Europa League hurts a little bit, but the death group was certainly there before the heavy October. Anyways, before I start, guys, let me give a special thank you to the sponsor of this channel and this video, and thanks to them, we can still work on this channel. OneFootball is one of the best football apps that you can find, guys. Simply that. Stats, facts, lineups. And you can download it using the link in the description. The breaking news is that you can even watch games live from the app. Yes, you can watch some of the games live. Trust me, you can do it using the link in the description. Don't scan the QR code because it's not going to work. Use the link in the description. Trust me, OneFootball app is very well worth it. Moving on to the game, guys. Barça versus Villarreal tomorrow at Camp Nou. I will be going to the stadium, by the way, with a special guest. You will have to see the vlog that I will be uploading, or the match review from the stadium. I think I'll do a match review from Camp Nou rather than the vlog. But as I said, guys, heavy game, heavy October, and Barcelona still have a deciding game. Winning games like this are certainly going to make it easier and increase our chances to win La Liga. Villarreal, in fact, is a very reputable team. They did very well last season in the Champions League, and in Europe they have been doing very nicely. However, right now they're competing in the Conference League, and Barcelona will be facing them tomorrow with not many changes. I assume that Xavi Hernandez is not going to change too much, because we don't want to risk it, right? We already lost the first position in La Liga. I assume this could be the lineup, guys. Ter Stegen on goal, Balde, Eric, Koundé, Sergi Roberto. I know that Bellerin just recovered for the game, but I don't think we should be risking Bellerin. Maybe just give him a little time. Midfield, Gavi, Pedri, and I did put Frenkie de Jong instead of Busquets. I think Busquets has been starting too many games, and the performance hasn't been too good. I put Frenkie de Jong here in the middle. In El Clásico, I really enjoyed it, and I think Frenkie de Jong needs to start adapting in this position better and have more experience, basically. And up front, I do have my doubts with Dembele, by the way, but Lewandowski and Ansu Fati. I play Ansu Fati. Villarreal is one of the teams that he likes the most, that he scored, I think it's 3 goals and 2 assists in the whole time that Ansu Fati has been playing against Villarreal, which is pretty good. Ansu Fati has been playing literally for 2 years with Barcelona in elite football. I do have my doubts in regards of Dembele. Why not playing Ferran Torres? His appearance in El Clásico, even though it was brief, it was quite good. Why not seeing Ferran Torres? By the way, you can place Ansu Fati pretty much anywhere. Ansu Fati can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play anywhere. And Dembele pretty much the same. They can play anywhere. I see your comment, Walid. But so far from this, I don't see so many changes. Okay, the doubt here is Dembele playing on the right, on the left, whatever, or Ferran Torres. Okay, but this is the situation. In regards of Villarreal, they play the same formation. Jeremy Pino, Danjuma, Jackson there up front. I think Jeremy Pino, a young talent. Danjuma, certainly the most dangerous from Villarreal. Baena and Parejo here in the midfield, taking into consideration Parejo, former captain of Valencia. He has a good experience. He really knows how to play in La Liga. And Pau Torres, Albiol here in the center backs. They're pretty solid defense. Mandi and Pedraza. Pedraza, who goes literally very wide. And Pau Torres, Albiol, very solid. And even Rulli is a good goalie. Is a good goalie with tons of experience as well. It's not gonna be easy, guys. It's not gonna be easy. If we look at La Liga right now, Villarreal is catching up. They started not too good, but they're catching up. It is usually a team that qualifies for Conference League or Europa League, even sometimes Champions League. Careful here. Barcelona, of course, we know we lost El Clásico. We are 3 points behind the lead. But guys, it's only 3 points. La Liga is so long. It's 38 game weeks. There is literally 29 games to go. This is not going to end like this. A lot of things are going to happen. We need to keep on pushing. If we look at Villarreal's games lately, they played in the Conference League. They won very shyly, 1-0 against Vienna, Austrian Vienna. They did lose against Villarreal away. Villarreal, Anoeta is not a difficult stadium. We know that even with Messi, Suarez, we were losing there. At home, they did beat Vienna 5-0, sorry. They did draw against Villarreal, against Cádiz, draw against Sevilla, and if we look a little further up, they did lose against Betis. They were fighting to win Poznan. I mean, they're not playing so well, but they're improving lately, okay? They did beat Atletico Madrid away in El Wanda Metropolitano. So careful with this team. They can surprise us. And of course, looking at Barcelona, as I said, the heavy October still goes on. Tomorrow, 9 p.m., Barça Villarreal. But on Sunday, we're playing against Athletic Club de Bilbao. Another big test. And taking into account we have to play Bayern Munich and still Valencia on the next Saturday, right? Next week is Bayern Munich, Valencia. This week is Villarreal, Athletic Club de Bilbao. Heavy games. But after that, guys, Victoria Plzen, after that Almería, Osasuna, Espanyol. We have a little bit of a break, right? No, actually Victoria Plzen, Almería and Osasuna, because then is the World Cup, see? November 8th, the next game is going to be December 31st. After the World Cup, careful, things are going to change. Madrid still has some heavy games to play after the World Cup. And a lot of things will change, guys. A lot of things will change. Maybe players get injured. Who knows? A lot of things are going to change. Therefore, these games, guys, for us, Villarreal, Athletic Club, and Valencia, are very important. It's important we perform heavily in these games. Okay? Therefore, let's take that into account. By the way, Madrid, or rival, is playing today against Elche. But on Saturday, they're facing Sevilla. Okay? Therefore, careful there, because they could be dropping points even though Sevilla is not in its best momentum. But certainly, guys, now with Sampaoli, because they fired Lopetegui, now with Sampaoli, Sevilla's catching steam. Anyways, enough said from the games. Let's get to Mateu Alemany's targets, because Mateu Alemany, guys, is brewing, and Barcelona are going to be working during the winter transfer market. And in fact, Mateu Alemany is working on reinforcing especially two positions. One of them is the right back position, and the other one is the center mid position. In regards of the right back, we did hear a lot about Juan Foyth. You guys remember Juan Foyth? By the way, smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Please do. Juan Foyth, to me, is still the first option, because we signed Bellerin, which is an option just for 1 or 2 years maximum, basically a patch because of the economical conditions. But I think Juan Foyth, it's a very solid option. He's a young guy. Juan Foyth is 24 years old, but he's not going to be cheap. They were asking 50-60 million euro, guys. So they're going to be calling for about that amount of money, but because he has a contract until 2026, guys, 2026. In regards of this position, there are other candidates. For example, Hamari Traoré from Rennes, 30 years old, captain of his team, is a solid player. His contract ends next year, 2023. He could be coming as a free agent. To me, smells like another patch. Hamari Traoré, I cancel. To me, if we want to make an investment, and everything indicates that Barcelona is willing to do an investment for that position, I would go for Juan Foyth again. But it's my duty to show you the other options. Of course, we know Dalot, because Dalot is 23 years old. He's a prospect, and his contract is ending also in 2023, so he would join as a free agent. Frimpong is another possibility. Frimpong plays for Leverkusen. Here, careful with the picture. And he's a young prospect, 21 years old. It's a little risky. I wouldn't bet on Frimpong, and also his contract ends in 2025. Therefore, he wouldn't join for free. Therefore, to me, the clear option is Juan Foyth. No questions asked, guys. No questions asked. Juan Foyth is the man for me. Pay the money. 24-year-old. He can play as a center back, but his specialty is a right back. He is my man. I wouldn't bet in anything else. Juan Foyth, please. Laporta, listen to us. In regards of the center mid position, guys. In regards of the center mid position, we do have Kanté, an option. His contract is ending 2023. He would arrive for free or for very low amount of money. The problem is that Kanté is going through an injury right now. I know the World Cup is in the middle, but careful. It's a knee injury. It's no joke. He has 4 months of recovery time. Possibly out. Possibly is out of the list because of this. Jorginho, very interesting market opportunity. Contract ending also in 2023. Jorginho, 30 years old. But this man was last year was second in the Ballon d'Or or third in the Ballon d'Or. He was right there. Jorginho is a very good option. Very good option to replace Sergio Busquets, at least for the meanwhile. Because let's remind ourselves, guys, we have Nico Gonzalez loaned out on Valencia. Maybe signing somebody that could go on top of Nico Gonzalez for 1 or 2 years is going to be good. But not maybe signing another young prospect, okay? Let's respect that. Jorginho, 30 years old. I think he could give us 2 or 3 years of good football. ALEMANY'S, young prospect, good market opportunity, 25 years old. I'm not sure. ALEMANY'S doesn't convince me. Contract also ending in 2023. Therefore, it could be a very good option. But again, it doesn't convince me. Market opportunity, yes. But we need to get much higher quality players. This is Barça, guys. And at last, Ruben Neves. One of the players that has been sounding the most, probably. 25 years old. Although contract ending in 2024. But they are saying, guys, that possibly we could convince the player in making a loan with a possible buy option on the last year. Okay, so it would be a low purchase fee, but we would get the player and we would have to pay for him. I'm not so sure about it, guys. I'm not so sure about it because we would have to pay the fee. There is another option, of course. The other option is Zubimendi. Zubimendi, the Real Sociedad player, but he literally just renewed with Real Sociedad or is about to renew. Contract is already done. And they will be asking for a lot of money. Although Zubimendi is a clear replacement for Busquets. But as I said, we have Nico Gonzalez in Valencia, which is a very, very interesting talent for Football Club Barcelona, and we should make room for him as well. But also give him a good mentor and have somebody that can play a Champions League final. Maybe Nico Gonzalez right now is a little too young. So Barcelona are working on this. So guys, let me know who is your option for the right back position. We have Juan Foyth, we have Traoré, we have Dalot. And the defensive mid position, we have Jorginho, Kanté, Ruben Neves, Tielemans. Guys, let me know in the comments down below who would be your targets. Who would you sign if you were Mateu de Daddy Alemany? Let me know. Of course, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? And the biggest and most important thing is that you should destroy the like button right now. Do it, because it's so easy to do. It's a very easy job, smashing the like. And of course, it gets the channel trending and it gets this video going. So guys, what are you waiting for? Go and smash it right now. And as I always say, visca el Barça, visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos!